High school hoops, the New Underwood and Edgemont girls scored off in the 5th place game over at the West River tournament. That was at Barnett Arena. First quarter, New Underwood's Taylor Krebsback nails the near side triple on the assist from Kaylee Flint. Krebsback with a pair of threes there in the first quarter. On the other end, the Moguls offense ran to a tee. Ball goes from the top of the key to the high post. Taven Urban cuts back door and Hadley Hollenbach delivers a pocket pass for the easy two. The Tigers this time head inside to the post to find Jocelyn Fulton after they played on the perimeter early on. Olivia Carmichael finds the freshman who lays it in with the right hand. Edgemont's Caitlin Lauriston was deadly from deep during the first half, launching and knocking down a handful of threes. This, her third three in the quarter, enough for the Tigers to call a timeout. Lauriston, only an 8th grader, but looking like a veteran star out there on the court. The Moguls hold on to take the 5th place game over New Underwood, 37-33. To the 5th place boys game, Moorcroft taking on the Edgemont boys. The Wolves got out to an early lead behind Jackson Noble. He calls his own number here and powers his way straight to the cup, drawing the foul along the way. He would knock in the free throw to make it a 3-point play. Later, it's Moorcroft's Chaz Dewey from the corner. What a name that is. Chaz Dewey, the senior, makes them pay. No one closes out, and he drills the corner triple. Double-digit points in the first 8 minutes, a mix of layups and jumpers for number 11. Edgemont made a late run there in the first. Sebastian Morse with a weak side pass to Keaton Darrow, who sneaks in behind the defense and lays it in with the left hand. Then, with seconds remaining, Darrow, he drives baseline, reverse pivots, and kicks it out to Chase Alexander, who hits nothing but twine as the game clock expires. Moorcroft pulled away, though, in the second half, winning by 20, 65-45 over Edgemont. And finally tonight, last but not least, it was the Newell and Hot Springs girls in the 3rd place game. The Irrigators running in transition. Braley Freytag to Mary Mahaffey, the senior, with the perfect find to Rachel Stamberg for the easy deuce. Stamberg initiating the offense later on. She gets to Freytag on the far side. And I'm convinced that this was not supposed to be a shot, but instead a pass. Haley McCann grabs this ball and lays it in with the right hand, making something out of nothing. It's time for the Bison now to shine. Ashlyn Elsier with the post entry pass to Maggie Pruis, who knocks down a 10-foot set shot to pull Hot Springs within striking range. Then Pruis put the team on her back there in the 3rd quarter. Rion Heinert corrals the rebound. Pruis gets out in space, and Heinert finds her for an easy, uncontested layup. Hot Springs takes 3rd place with a 35-24 win over Newell. To the scoreboard, the Black Hills State men's and women's basketball teams were in action tonight at the Young Center in Spearfish. The women beat the Mountaineers 60-45. The Black Hills State men barely hung on, but winning over the Mountaineers 69-65. In the NFL wildcard game, 2 games today, the Texans and the Browns and the Chiefs and the Dolphins. The Houston Texans won 45-14 behind 3 passing touchdowns from quarterback C.J. Stroud. The Chiefs, the 4th coldest game in NFL history, the coldest game at Arrowhead today. The Chiefs taking advantage, winning 26-7 over the Dolphins.
Yeah, certainly a lot of storylines in those NFL games. I know we talked about it earlier, Joe Flacco and, making history in this kind of run that's been such a crazy season for the Browns, but then having their worst loss in 55 years. And then, I mean, that game going into Kansas City was all about the cold, how cold it was going to be, how Miami was going to be able to react to that cold. And it doesn't look like they reacted very well. I mean, a 20-point loss. I mean, what do you have to say? I know you're a Chiefs fan.
It seems like whenever the Chiefs have to deliver, they do. They lead the league in like drop catches. There's always a poor moment. You know how it is, rooting for a team that you know should be really good but isn't performing. But when it matters most, the Chiefs are moving on to the divisional round. We'll see who they play after those games tomorrow and Monday.
It'll certainly be a good one. We'll see. All righty. Thank you, Andrew. We'll be right back.